So, let's have a look at what we're doing. We are, of course, Ukraine. It is 1865. What's happening in the US? No sign of a revolution left. Yep. Hudson Bay is still there. British Raj is British Rajing. Apparently at war with the Sikh Empire. Germany is there. Oh yeah, hadn't Germany got some ridiculous world war going on with Russia that a whole bunch of people were able to peace out of? Rather ridiculously. Who are you actually at war with, Germany? That's right. Britain is basically at war with most of the world, apart from the Sikhs, who are now being supported by Germany, and were until recently being supported by France and Austria and co. But because it's far too easy to piece out of great wars in this game, the other countries have cowered out of it, which is rather disgraceful. In terms of building, we are building more government administration. This is to deal with the fact that we still have some inefficient taxation capacity. We are running a slight deficit at the moment, but we can do stuff about that if we want to. But it's not fatal to us at the moment. We have paper mills, universities, glassworks and logging camps lined up for production. South Ukraine is still South Ukraining down here. And can we establish some colonies? Oh, we need to knock Chile around first to get that. Let's not cancel colonising that. So where can we colonise that we're not colonising? So I'm not seeing anywhere we can establish a colony. Even though it's telling us we can. Which is odd. Austria definitely has a bottle opener look with its western tentacles. Yes, it does. They are skewing round. The blue bit just above South Ukraine. No, but aren't we? Oh, we're already colonising there. That's what I mean. I mean, maybe it's already counting that. Maybe it just already counts that. So yeah, so we've got South Ukraine down here. We do kind of want to go toward Chile and get the rest of that. Although whether we want to do that now or not is another question. We do have a ton of bureaucracy available to us. So we should maybe think about doing some institution changes. We have a lot of radicals, but they are gradually going down. Russia, we have lost a war against. Well, we backed down from a war against, which is how we lost the Kuban. But we can potentially get that back. Who is a Chilean defensive pact with? That is a good question. Let's have a look. Peru, Bolivia. I am reasonably certain we can take Chile and Peru, Bolivia together. Because we have 111 regular battalions. This is a lot of regular battalions. In terms of laws, King Alexander Chebnysky is now 69. Nice. But that does mean we need to start thinking about what's going to happen when he dies. We are going to have a demagogue. Arrogant. Well, those two counter each other then. Almost. Annoyingly, he is part of the landowners. That is going to be problematic for us. So we kind of need to get through anything we want to get through. Before then, we need to keep suppressing the landowners. Yeah, the Germano-Russo war is still ongoing. So in terms of laws, we don't have social security. We have no migration controls, which is good. We have banned slavery. We are letting child labour happen. We have national supremacy on citizenship. I'd really like to move that away if we can. That would radicalise the Orthodox Church, but we could probably deal with that at the moment. What I'd really like to get through is National Guard. But it'll radicalise the intelligentsia, which is a problem. If we could get through something else the intelligentsia liked first, that would be good. We need spiders. We do indeed need, or we need the ability to use spiders. We could try and get through this and see what that does to the Orthodox Church. Like, because I think if we push that through, then that would cheer up the intelligentsia, which means they wouldn't object as much to doing professional army. The other thing we might want to do is, given that he's landowners, like this might be the time when we have to think about pushing through voting. Like, could we go universal? I mean, that radicalizes the landowners and Orthodox Church. I don't think we can afford to radicalize both. We could go for right of assembly. I don't think we want to, because we quite need the suppression to get rid of the landowners. I don't really want to ditch any of this anyway, and that would radicalize way too much. Hammer Mime, thank you very much for the follow. Let's try for total separation and see what that looks like in rebellion terms from the Orthodox Church. We've got stuff building. I'm reluctant to do more taxes at the moment. We could theoretically slot in another tax, but we've got the authority to do it, but I'd rather not. I'd almost rather turn around and look at where's the majority of our wood coming from? It's here, isn't it? This is our logging campsite. And if I remember, when we looked at market, wood is our main problem at the moment. So I think what we probably want to do is encourage logging there. And where's our coal industry? Coal mines are all in Rostov. Let's encourage resources there. We do need some more ports, because convoys are a problem for us. Ooh, central banking is nice. Now, we've got railways. Mechanized workshops might be quite nice. I think what we really need is 9 years on dynamite. No, let's not do that yet. We're really having a Black Sea month on stream. We are, aren't we? Right, we're getting general staff automatically. Screw frigates we're getting automatically. That's going to help. Screw frigates, man. If we had quinine, we could get some more colonies going. So we could accelerate farmer. Let's push on farmer and then get quinine, because that'll be a 3-year job. I want us to drop a bit more gov capacity before we start. I think we can probably drop that Austrian paper route. we're going to start generating enough of our own soon. So it is a big Peru shelf. I don't think they're going to be a massive problem for us militarily, though. So they're going to come at us with 34, 13. We do outnumber them 2-1 cumulatively. Building cotton plantations. What else are the private construction doing? Let's get those on rails. Because I think, if I remember rightly, we're all right for rails. Like, transport we should be okay for. We are short on engines. We are technically short on transport. There'll be a long front and Chile and Peru don't share a border with you. Yeah. I mean, aren't we allied to Brazil as well? So Brazil will technically come in, so they'd have to fight Brazil. If I remember, there's actually only one place the front can go here, which is there. Because the mountains block the rest off. I think there's like a couple of passes and that's it. Don't think there's any building improvements that we should be doing. I mean, if all of our logging camps aren't on sawmills, they should be. We could produce more fish. So screw frigates would be good, but we need more engines for it. Like, we really need engines to motor industries to be level 2. Which does mean we need more steel as well. Where do we put our steel mines? Always go with that one. Free prestige. Coal markets and iron markets we could do with more. What's Germany going for? Well, they're technically defending. They're defending the Sikhs. So eventually the Sikhs are going to peace out on this. Because the Sikhs can't hold the British off. Peru have declared us their rival. Well, fuck you, Peru. Right, one more of them is going to come off. I'm pretty certain we have integrated everything we can integrate, haven't we? Or incorporating. Yeah, so everything that can be incorporated is done. If Russia's hurting, I mean, that's the other question is this the time for a war against Russia? Like, do we... Why can't we go to war with Russia? We could do a diplomatic play. The question is whether Austria is going to come in on this. They outnumber us 3-1, but they're also fighting Germans. Or have they just peaced out with Germany? I think they've just peaced out with Germany. Yeah, they've just peaced out with Germany, so I don't think we'd want to go now. I think Peru is the better target. Like, I'm reasonably certain that with a bit more effort we can get our armies to a point where we can beat the Russians. Shame we can't see their peace deal. Yeah, agreed. It would be nice. Yeah, basically the Sikhs got eaten. That might even have been enough to just peace out the whole war, to be honest. We are not entering Britain's customs union. I'm quite happy not being in a customs union. Arguably, I think we're going to need those logging camps before we need the universities, maybe. Greek people are having a hard time getting employed in Luhansk. Work is for everyone. I think what we'll do is we'll let this paper mill finish. They're obsessed with rye farms. And then we'll spam the logging camps, then we'll go back to paper. Yeah, we'll take the percentage chance on that. I'm just conscious there's stuff here we want to get through before the king dies. Because we are going to have to alter the government when the king dies. Got another port down. That's farmer, so now we'll be pushing on quinine. And then we'll see if there's anything we can get over here. I'm not sure if this is still colonizable over this side. But we'll see. Work is for everyone sounds like a tagline on a tube advert, some horrible online service. Yeah, it's like some kind of work 5 jobs while you're doing your existing job. Right, we are technically making a profit again now. This is because paper is dropping massively in price. So I think we are getting... Yeah, I mean, we could go for Madagascar. We could take Madagascar. We might want a slightly bigger navy if we're going to do that. But we could take them. Maybe we want a slightly bigger navy anyway. Get that up to 40 ships. The formerly... But what's our navy looking like? We are on par of the purse. We're not on par of the purse. Ukraine has nice wallpaper. Yeah, it's quite pretty, isn't it? Right, come on, drop these, because then I want to get some of these logging mills spammed out. And then we can kind of just leave our build queue to build once we've done that while we go to war. We're still losing radicals as well, which is nice. Is that a thing that concerns us? I feel like that should be a thing that concerns us. Maybe not. Oh, nice. We got total separation. Right. Is that enough to allow us to get National Guard through? No, they're still going to radicalise the intelligentsia. That's really annoying. Well, the good thing is we're already on public schools, so we are actually educating our people. Now, we could push... That will radicalise the Orthodox Church. But I'm not against that. I think maybe we go for cultural exclusion. Because that would surely be enough for us to get National Guard through. You'd have to think. Yeah, we're now running negative authority. Actually, tell you what, that's probably giving us some antis. That's minus 1.1 on approval. If we dropped, given that we're about to build a whole bunch of logging camps, if we drop that off, and we don't need the road maintenance there anymore because we've got railways now. Look, there's a train. Choo-choo! Choo-choo train! That pushes us back into positive authority. Is that enough? No, it still radicalises them. Or do we need a month tick on that? Let's month tick to the end of Feb. They're putting arms industries in Crimea. That's fine. I don't mind that. Arms industries are good. I just want this paper. Right, we're into March now. No, it still pushes them out. I think we try for cultural exclusion, remembering that we do have South Ukraine to worry about. Petty bourgeoisie aren't going to like it, but that's fine. And you're on 5 weeks, so as soon as you finish, I think once this finishes, we're slamming all of the logging places up to the top, and then we're gonna invade, I think. I think that's what we'll do. I wish they'd fix the music player. Do we need to increase ports in South Ukraine? Not for the purposes of war. We might need to overall. But I think we dropped a bunch of railways down there, didn't we? Right, let's get a ton of these logging camps up to the top. And then at the end of that, I want... We're running out of peasants in Rostov, which is concerning. I don't want to go nitro. I want another 5 coal mines. And I want another 7 iron mines. And I want 5 coal mines in Luhansk. Madagascar would be South Ukraine 1. South Ukraine _final_ copy. Right. I think we are ready, if we want to try it, to go to war with Chile. Now, Brazil will come in on our side. Question is going to be when any of these other ones come in, but we'll see. This could turn into a massive clusterfuck, but there's only one way to find out. Now, we are going for Los Rios, which should be that one. So that is through the pass. Now, the other one we definitely need is that one. Because then that blocks them from colonizing those, and we can start colonizing them. So we would want Araucania. Basically, we don't really need to go full ham on them and take these two yet. Or this one. And we might want to keep that back just in case someone else decides to come in on this. So we are going to at least want to mobilize these two. So we're going to stick 80 divisions. But if we're really lucky, they'll back down. Brazil is in the French market. I'd quite like to get Brazil into ours. Yeah, see, Britain's leaning towards them. Mind you, if Britain goes in with them, we might be able to draw someone the other way. Actually, I'm not... We might be able to beat Britain at this point. Yes, they've got a bigger navy. So we could persuade Britain to join us. Is it bad that my two politicians are also commanders? Yes and no. If they're successful, they boost the stuff for their particular faction. One's armed forces and one's landowners. But it is what it is. Oh, hey, look, we've got another front there. I didn't notice we've got another front there. Right, we're going to stick him on defending that front. Like, I don't mind if we temporarily lose on that front. Because as long as we break through here, the moment we break through here, we can pivot and pull everyone back that way. The real question here is whether Britain's going to come in. The Brazilian-Ukraine army is equivalent to the UK's, but quality is another, and getting your troops to a UK border. But I don't have to get them to a UK border because I'm starting the war and I'm doing it for Chile. Also, if Britain came in there, we've got enough points left. I suspect we could promise France something that would drag them the other way. Essentially, we just have to stop Britain from landing. Yeah, fully occupying Chile should be enough. Right, no one's coming in. No one is coming in because they missed the point. We're into the red bit now. Oh, Chile back down. They couldn't get anyone else, so they've just given in, and they've given us everything we asked for. This was one reason why I didn't ask for everything, because there was more chance they would back down if I didn't ask for everything. And that means South Ukraine can grow more, because now we can start colonizing these. The main issue is others can start colonizing these as well, but we'll have to deal with that. That's almost finished, and then we can incorporate it. But that should mean we can now colonize there as well. How is Chile still maintaining an interest in there when we've cut them off from it? Isn't that meant to drop off when that happens? They have claims. Maybe they do. Well, we'll get them next time round. Double fronts now, so it's easier to take them. Can force them to renounce them. Oh, nice. At least we can do that now. Water pump boilers, so we can use a lot more tools now. We can flip stuff. The important thing is we can go tooling workshops up. We can do condensing pumps, etc. for mines. So let's have a look at our markets and see if there's any rationalization on that we want to do. Like, we are swimming in fabric these days. Alright for fish as well, actually. Steel and that is going to change. Right, we are already short on sulfur. We do have sulfur mines somewhere. Down here. We've got level 2 sulfur mines here. We should probably look at what we're running here. So we should go to pumps. They're already on rail transport. We'll get 2 more of them down because we're going to need a lot more of that as we start getting explosives. And I think the other place we're probably going to want that will be our coal mines. Because we are quite short on coal. The main issue is it consumes a lot more tools. I think we can maybe hold off for now. But we do want to up our tool workshops. We've got a bunch of tool workshops. So as far, there's no disadvantage to us actually in doing this. So we just up everything, don't we? Oh, it's the water boilers it does. It makes it more efficient. That's the thing that it does. But we are going to need more tools. Now you should do that anyway. Upgraded only the 1 coal mine pending tool upgrades. I think given that we've got coal mines coming off the build queue, because we've essentially got steel mill, coal, iron, so we'll rapidly get through that. Basically, we're powering through the logging mines, the logging. Like, how are we looking on tools? Or we do more... Well, I think we go up, because we're going to want those mines up anyway. Like, we could... I mean, we're already short on tools. I think we do that. And we move them up. What we could do, actually, is if we move these up, we could temporarily, at least, probably get by with not expanding the iron mines as much. Because we're not that short on iron. And we're essentially going to get 50% more iron than we've got. Just by upping it. So we're currently producing 582. If we go up a production method, we're instantly going to get another, what, 290 on top of that? So I think in terms of priorities, what it would mean is we can actually dump the iron mines down the queue. Private construction, they're doing arms, they're doing a railway in Kursk, nice. Chilean Patagonia. King intervenes in political process. The king's will be done. I mean, we could conquer Moldavia. How's the Japanese shogunate looking? They got an army power projection of 216. Ours is currently... Where do we see our army projection? Our army power projection is 663. We could go for a treaty port in Japan. I wonder if we go for a treaty port in Japan. If we pumped up the navy... I feel like we need more navy. Like, I feel like we don't need... Wherever the frickin'... Like, I feel like we don't need those, because they're just confusing things. Can we get a treaty port off of Qing? The problem is we're doing a lot of trading with Qing, if I remember. So on the one hand, it would be good if we got those trade routes back, but... I mean, their power projection is much bigger than us. If, say, Britain came in or something like that, then yes. France is at war. France and Spain are at war. Italy, Austria, Morocco are involved. What's our power projection versus the Ottomans? We almost outpower project the Ottomans. That might be quite handy if we can do that, or if we can pull the Austrians in, because we could actually eat some of this territory. What's the war goal? Bing, 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 bing. They want treaty ports, and the others want French reparations. I think let's get... There's two things we want to be able to do. We want to upgrade our military to the next rank up. Because then we will be comfortably better or capable of dealing with the Russians. I feel like our navy is on the small side. I kind of want that to be double, at least. How much is our navy costing us at the moment? Where can we see how much our navy is costing us? 01 a div. Thank you. T-sponsor today. Well, the one we're still kind of trying to push is Ship Shape. With the fundraising for our Australian trip, we're now at the point where we can confidently get Dr. Alex Clark and Drakinefeld to Australia. But I'd say we're still about $5,000 short of me being able to comfortably go. So, as in like pay it and then subsidise it slightly ourselves. So, exclamation mark Ship Shape for that. Lots of fun little things you can unlock. As well as just the sheer amount of cool history and naval content you'd get from all three of us when we're over there. So yeah, exclamation mark Ship Shape will tell you more, take you to the website. But really what we're doing is just think of it as a Kickstarter to help us go over to Australia, see a lot of ships and create good content for you. And we'll have an extra stream tomorrow to help promote that. Be me and Dr. Alex again trying to do slightly better at commanding an aircraft carrier group in Aircraft Carrier Survival Simulator tomorrow. But yeah, come and have a look. Right. Where do we work out how much our navy is costing us? Because that's the key thing I want to know. Like, I know how much it's costing us overall. Okay, 3.9k from naval base. So if we double... We could triple the navy. And be under budget. Or we could double it. And be ready for increasing our stuff. Should we double the navy for now? I feel like we should double the navy for now. How many ships has Japan got? I really like the idea of being in Japan. Their navy projection is 191. Our navy projection is 300. If we double our navy, we're going to outpower project the Japanese. Can we double the navy? That's the other question. Actually, the other thing we could do is just finally go iron frame for everything. Maybe we should just go iron frame for everything first and really speed up our construction. Yeah, I think maybe we go iron frame for everything first. Everything that isn't on cargo ports should be on cargo ports. Mind you, we really need some more clippers. Jesus, we really need some clippers. No, let's get Navy up. Somewhere gets shipbuilding bonuses as well. I'm sure somewhere gets shipbuilding bonuses. Or did we lose the place that gets shipbuilding bonuses? I could have sworn Crimea had a bunch of shipbuilding bonuses. Apparently not. Right. I think we're slamming down 10 naval bases here. Ten more naval bases there. And 10 naval bases there. Let's double the navy. And YOLO. We're going iron frame on everything. So that dumps us up to 50. Logging camps are coming off nicely. We are going to need some more shipyards. But hardwood and engines are our issue. Like, how short are we on clippers? Currently we have a market surplus on both, but we're not going to have for long. Because we do need to do some port upgrades, ideally. We upgraded some ports, we can do some more trade. Spain declared rivalry. Austria is at war now. Oh no, they're in that same war, aren't they? Did I notice earlier that all of our army isn't on... Oh, it's the La Plata stuff. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of of the opinion that we knock these down. They're not hugely useful to us. It's not a huge priority, but... That's what I want to get onto. Now what we should probably do is get... Can we get some more... Another 30 divisions would be quite useful. Well, that's it. Is we can kind of get in, and maybe actually we want to start thinking about retiring him. How old is he? Oh, he's 75. He'll die soon anyway. 65 should die soon. 55. So we'll get a bunch of new generals in when they die. 71. Try and claim credit. Who gets credit for all of this? Industrialists get credit. Oh, they're building railways. Nice. Where are you building railways? Kursk again. So we have 5 pages of buildings now, but they are mostly barracks and naval bases. So once we power through the remainder of this, we're good. Come on, we want to get this through before the king dies. We've gone up a world rank. Can support more declared interests. Get me an interest in Japan, please. So in impoverished and perms, they're not doing badly. So grain, I still don't get why grain is so pricey for them, given we've got so much of it in the market, but whatever. Clothes and tobacco. Luxury clothes, services and clothes. Luxury clothes. You can get a new... Can we get a luxury clothing route from somewhere? Germany currently invading the Dutch, speedrunning World War II. Well, yeah. Right, that's inactive. Yeah, we've got low market issues starting to pop up. So Kursk is about to get a new railway. That'll deal with that. I'm kind of hoping that they will actually deal with a lot of this. Actually, we could probably cancel a bunch of these. Like, some of them are worth keeping. We definitely don't want that. We want the British to like us, ideally. We cancel a bunch of those. The other thing we could do is there any institutions, there is institutions we can go up. We should absolutely go up to there, and we should go up to there. And we should go up to there. Because we've got a ton of bureaucracy, we should be able to absorb it, I think. Yeah, Kiev definitely needs a new railway. I'm kind of hoping that they will build it for me. Because if we can get the private sector to build it, it saves us doing it. They fucking love arms industries. Like, textile mills, fine, but if they could build less arms industries, I'd be grateful. I'm really annoyed we lost our lead. Did we secure a new lead supply down here? I can't remember. I don't think we did we? Yes, we did. We've got lead. Right, let's have a look at... So are there any market efficiencies we could do here? Because we know we've got 2 mines worth of lead that will kick in. No one works in it because there's no demand for it at the moment, but if we created demand for it, people would work in it. Where's glass? I don't think we need to subsidize it. Where's glass on this? I'm not seeing glass. Or am I being an idiot? Like, that's all orders. Is no one demanding glass? Yeah, they are, because we've got our urban centres are demanding it for services. I feel like if we at least shove a couple of these... We haven't got silk in the marketplace. Well, it's an industrial good, isn't it? I'm not being an idiot, am I? Glass isn't there. We have glasswork. Oh, we don't have glassworks yet. So maybe it's just not showing because we're not making it. Are we just not demanding glass? But surely... I know we're upping our tool demands again. We've got 2 in Rostov. I think most of these we're going to flip over to that. Maybe we're just not using glass at the moment. But once we get some glass, we can use it. Also, everyone should at least be on file cabinets. They can start on philosophy. I mean, everyone should be on that, but I do think we need to delete these. I think people really underestimate how heavily pot was used. Clay pots were right up until sort of medieval ages and beyond. But more importantly, how disposable that stuff was. I think because we're so used these days to kind of treating pottery a bit more carefully. But you had such a variety of kind of types of pottery back in the day that you'd just get through it. So you'd have different qualities of pot that you'd use for different things. Like your average kind of cooking pot for your low-level medieval house or whatever would probably only sometimes last about a week. It wouldn't last much longer than a week. It would just be there to be used when it needs to be used, and then you chuck it out. So given that you knew it wasn't going to last very long, there was no point in getting high quality stuff. Some of it would just be unglazed. Same with offering pots. When you find offering goods from like the Saxon period and beyond, the pots that you often find offerings in are only half fired, because they're basically fired enough for someone to stick the offering of grain in or whatever else. But when you know it's an offering pot, there's no point finishing it off nicely. You just stick it in the ground. You know, it doesn't need to be able to contain the stuff very well. So, yeah. Random book. I'll hold off the random book and do a bit more gaming, but I'll do another random book in a bit. Remind me in about, 10, 15 minutes or something. Right, we've got cultural exclusion. Does that mean that we could get through National Guard? Yes, it would radicalise the trade unions, but that's fine. It wouldn't radicalise the intelligentsia anymore. And that's going to give us another 98 battalions rather than the 50 odd we've got at the moment. It is going to give us a bureaucratic shortfall when it's through, but we can address that, that's fine. Some countries would have disposable teacups for street stands. You'd have your drink and just toss the partially fired cup. Exactly. Like, it was very much more similar to, like, it wasn't about having, like, really fine goods when you knew there was no point, because you were just going to get rid of it. Right, our universities are coming off, which is nice. Then we get our glassworks out. We get another motor industry, another steel mills. Coal mines go down. Iron mines go down. Sulfur mines go down. Germany is very clearly at war with Britain again. That is, they're after a treaty port in Acre and Dutch war repositions and a treaty port in Friesland. Righto. So I know our build queue is long, but we will rattle through it once we get back down to the resource stuff. And to the naval bases and the barracks. They will disappear very quick. I don't want to build us more construction industry just because I kind of feel like we don't need it. Could we drop something? We can probably stop suppressing the Orthodox Church at this point, can't we? 10%. Maybe not quite yet. Let's hold off. We need a prestige boost within 249 days. I think that means we need to push the army up. Let's get our navy. Let's get all of these out. Because navy gives us very nice power projection. And they do take a little while to train. Naval base in Crimea, you say? Well, quite. I really want to get some more ports out. We do need railways around here. I'm kind of annoyed that they're not building railways. Oh, we can build lead mines there. We've only got 23 peasants. We could cancel some other shit and build some lead mines there. We don't need railways, actually. We could just slam down some ports. It's probably better for us if we just slam down some ports, because that's going to increase our supply of clippers or transport stuff. Definitely going to need some more shipbuilding industries, though. Like, you can see how quickly the naval bases build. They just fly down. Now, what's his maximum command? Command him at 40, so he'll get a few more anyway. I think the ports are all on the same mode now, aren't they? Didn't we equalise the ports? Our shipyards aren't, but that's partly because we don't have the engines to, although we will do shortly. I thought our ports were all on... No, they're not. Get on cargo ports, you fools. Hello, Kitty. Yes, we'll accept that because we want this through. Right, I did increase our stuff. So is there anything we want to consider selling? Does no one really want grain? Not really. The question actually, I suppose, is there anything we want to import? We could really do with importing luxury clothing. The Italians are selling, but they're not selling a lot. Like, what is our critical shortages, theoretically? Like, we don't have critical shortages of anything. Yeah, luxury furniture might be good. We could buy Ottomans from the Ottomans. Porcelain, maybe? Kursk. I think let them celebrate. Loyalty I'd quite like. Plus minimum expected standard of living. Jesus, we've got them on, like, they've got a standard of living, the upper class have got a standard of living of 30. Party will never end. It's not going to damage that. I think we want to protect domestic supply on the wood. Could get it off. It might be nice to get it off the Greeks. Build up some Greek relations. I mean... Oh, the Moldavians have got a lot of wine now. We are going to need to stick some more bureaucracy down. Where are we still short on Luhansk? That'll cover us. You never know when your monarch will need a Greek spouse. Well, quite. Right, are they building railways again yet? Guys, can you please build me some frickin' railways? Stop building arts academies in stupid places. Our radicals are dropping, which is nice. Can we incorporate down here yet? No, maybe after that finishes. There might be one more bit to go. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a few more bits to go, but once that finishes, we can start incorporating, which would be nice. Right, there is a lead input shortage. That's the glass factories starting to come off the map. But you should start spooling up to meet that now. If we kill off some shit that's taking workers away from you. Right, that's part of the problem there, is they can't hire. I'd rather everyone worked in the lead mines. Queen unlocked. Right. That would allow us to do wage subsidies in welfare, restrict child labour, regulated bodies. Realism might be nicer for the 5% prestige. I don't think there's any... We're about to get shell guns automatically. We will get general staff. Actually, logistics for that 20% conscriptable battalions. I'd really want the ironclads, but we're 7 years off that. If I subsidise, I don't think I can subsidise. Because the problem we've got is we're still on an economic system of traditionalism. I really want to get onto interventionism. But we haven't got anyone in government who endorses it. Landowners would really object to it at the moment. If we could just get rid of the landowners, we'd be doing all right. Oh, we've got the Ripper murders. Oh, we got National Guard. I do wonder if there's anything else here we should do. Like, I'd kind of, if we manage to stay as an autocratic monarchy for a bit longer, we'll actually get to electricity and get the achievement for putting the lights on everywhere. I just don't get why we've got such a issue with bread prices. Like, grain should not be 25% above. There's excess in the market. So this is our softwood only place, and then our hardwood place is over here, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not against taxing grain. You know, there are, some people make an argument for it, but, you know, I don't have any strong opinions either way, you know, on taxing of grain, but, how are we looking in tools now? Right, we still have a shortage of tools, and that's only going to get worse. But we need more wood if we're going to do that. We're into the wood steel cycle. Let's ride things out. Let's let everything that's building finish building, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see where we are. Right, now we are starting to run out of bureaucracy, so we should realistically start to... Let's pop those out. Because these are the things that take a bit of time to build, and once we've built them, we'll relatively rapidly knock through the coal mines in Rostov and everything else. We have secured funding for philosophy departments in all of our institutions of higher learning. The University of Kiev has chosen to focus this funding on advancing Hegelian dialectics. Righto. I don't think there's anything else we want to pass. Not right now. How's our mill power projection looking now? Yeah, 649 still. Navy's starting to creep up because we're starting to get more ships. Now what we should probably do is hire a second... No, we'll wait for him to die, and if we can get an admiral who isn't a landowner, we'll promote them up and they can have the whole fleet. Right, how are you doing down here? Are you incorporating? Right, 15 days, I think, and then we can incorporate that. Which is going to hit us in the Bureau again, but that's fine. Right, when these come off, we should be fine. Oh no, we can't do it anyway, that's fine. We could address that by getting rid of some dead trade routes. But they're British ones, and I kind of want to keep the British suite. Because at some point we will get that. I mean, trade agreement with them would be quite good. We're not actually buying anything off the Qing at the moment, which surprises me slightly. Stop building cotton. There's zero demand for it. We have excess in the market. We don't need it. Right, let's go up to speed 3 for a bit. Let's knock through to about 1875. The USA's trade's surprisingly stable. Heavenly Kingdom and Qing are ending their rivalry. Right, RIP General. So we need another general. We don't need anyone there yet. Maybe the Dnieper, wouldn't it? Oh, it's the Poland HQ that's got 8 units that are currently unaccounted for. It's basically this bit up here. Oh, give over. Can we not have landowners, please? How frequently does this cycle? Does anyone know how frequently this cycles? Does it cycle at all? I mean, it's going to have to be that guy. Alright, we're getting there on our bureaucracy. We could actually go up another level on bureaucracy to the next level of requirement. I think we can go up to level 3s, but I'd rather not do that yet. And if stroke when we do, we'll do it in a targeted way. We can support more declared interests. Have we got one in the US? Because I feel like we should have one in the US if we don't. Give me one in Dixie. I am surprised that we haven't had a civil war kickoff in the United States. Did Germany conquer Frisia? Yeah, I think they trade ported it. And they take a trade port in Frisia. No, they fully conquered it. Righto. We're not going to be shamed for good craftsmanship. Screw you guys. Right, glassworks, motor industries, steel mills, tons of barracks. Did the US get rid of slavery? It's a good question. Slavery is banned. I mean, the one that would really help us out, I suspect, if we could get off of... If we could get onto per capita. Who's in favour of this? Someone must want this. We need to get off of traditionalism. Landowners only oppose that now. Someone must want interventionism. Can we get the industrialists in? They must want interventionism. They endorse interventionism. If we can get them in, we could temporarily drop. Let's do that. We go armed forces and industrialists. Oh, sweet Jesus, yes. Get me off of that. Because we have such a... If we can get onto that and we can get onto off of land-based taxation, we are going to be absolutely fucking laughing. Can we import man of wars from anyone? The Greeks will sell us man of wars. The French and the Ottomans. Because we can expand the shipbuilding later. Need currency standards or egalitarian for the two main taxation laws. Yeah, I think we've got egalitarianism, haven't we? Yeah. We basically just need to get off of... Yeah. Oh, we're losing power rank again. Can we not, please? Oh, we just lost our navy. That's fine. Give me a new admiral, please. In Dnieper. And they will be armed forces. You, sir, are getting promoted. And promoted again. Cordoba gets migration. Yeah. That's fucking annoying. Really need this to pass. It's such a barrier to us. If we can get rid of that, we are in a much... We can get through interventionism and then we'll just have... We can drop taxes the moment we do that. We'll be that much better off. 10% of Guarani pops in Ukraine become more radical. I'm actually going to do that. Maybe we want... Yeah, we probably want psychiatry. We're getting organised sports is spreading anyway. Actually, modern sewerage. Give us some modern sewerage, please. And where are we short on taxation? Kiev minus 42. Because we could go up to standard. Essentially, we can double the stuff by doing that. Now, our main issue is we need a lot more paper. Come on, give me a good event. Give me a good event. We really need to get this through. Fuck off. Fuck's sake. I mean, we could... We could try for laissez-faire. I'd rather have protectionism. Let's take a quick run at private health insurance. Kursk has taxation inefficiency. We might be able to import some more paper. Only 7, it's not worth it. Annoying. And basically, we're going to need to do some economic correction once we've got all of this down. But we can start being a bit more nuanced in our intervention styles. So we need 5 months before we can make another attempt. So June 1874. We'll see how public healthcare is going. So we might get that through on another cycle. We might get lucky on that, which would be nice. We'll get one more tick guaranteed before we potentially could switch over. Don't want radicals from discrimination. We are hitting our barracks point soon. There goes our king. Now we have problems. You see why I was worried about the king dying? I mean, base, you have no real ability to get a stable government now. And we're going to have to cut something. We can probably stop suppressing the Orthodox Church. I mean, they're at 10%. I think for now, we need to stop suppressing them. Stop being angry, intelligentsia. Don't need iron mines. Build shit that would actually make a difference. Stop building shit in the colonies where there's no workers. Arkady Chubnisky is our new heir. He's apparently a theocrat. Oh, we got it through. Kinda short on bureaucracy again now. That means you are going up to standardized filings. And what we really need to do is build some fucking paper industry. How is our paper industry looking? Because can we go up a production method? No, we're already on sulfite. We kind of need to double. We need at least 8 more. Get some 8 more paper. Do we have any other paper mills that are not on? Actually, I think we might want to do that as well. Because it's going to drop the need for wood. Get the coal mines off. 2 more sulfurs. Iron mines. Are we short on iron still? Yeah, we are. We could go up to pumps, but I'd rather not. Because it's tool usage. We can potentially take a break from doing construction as well once we get this through. Right. Let's see if we can get lucky on our Come on, give me some interventionism. Give me the interventionism, please. Gahalantine, thank you very much for the follow. Did you get a little notification thing on stream there? Because I didn't see it. You should get one. Are we getting alerts through? So our bureau is still a problem. Oh yeah, no, there we are. They're coming through. Buzzball 69, nice. This is what we need. If we can get this through, we can get off of land-based onto per capita. And if we could get onto proportional, that would be the fucking dream. Radicalise the landowners, but we might be able to deal with that now, you know. Germany wants a trade deal. Yes, because that's going to push us borderline out of debt. I'm going to do that because actually it's not like we're not bleeding cash already anyway. But our construction costs are 39k, so basically pausing construct. What we might want to do is... Oh, we dropped to 14th, that's a problem. That is a problem. Sort out market access as well. Right, if it's an inactive route, it's getting cancelled. I assume that's because... can you show me my... Where's my inactive routes? Inactive. I will assume those are to do with dropping interests. Ripper isn't helping. Oh, fuck off, game. There's nothing else we can do, so we might as well just keep cycling it. Like, if we can get that off of that, we open up so much. We might want to temporarily drop another tax in. Give me a luxury codes tax for now. We're not entering Austria's customs union. Right, modern sewerage will help us. Right, what can we do to get ourselves some more money? 10% more minting would be incredibly useful, but that's 7 years away. Realism gives us a prestige boost, which would be very useful. General staff and triage are spreading already. Dynamite, but that's 5 years away. We're about to get chemical bleaching, which will be really useful, because actually that's the point where we can really boost our paper. Dynamite's 5 years. I wonder if it's worth it anyway. Let's go realism first. Let's go to realism. And I think we're going to need to drop the encouraged resource industry in Rostov. I think we can kind of afford to now. We're still short on... If we do that, we add 50% more coal on what we're producing now, and we will be out of coal's deficits. So we are going to do that, but this does mean we're going to have tools problems. But we can deal with that. So we go up on coal production. So if we've gone up on coal, What else does that enable us to do? Iron's going to be alright. I think we're already maxed out on tool production methods. Because we are going to need more tools again. Yeah, we're on steel tools across the board. Yeah, we really need more tools. I'm going to ban dueling. So I could do with the intelligentsia not hating us. There's a ton of barracks going down. Watch this give us another negative event. Oh great, we're back up to 12. At least we're back into... See, the thing is, if we get another tiny bit more authority... What are our taxes actually raising? That's 7.9, that's 9, that's 10, that's 11. Services is the big one. I mean, we might just be better off dropping the booze tax. Because we could get more by taxing something else. Tax luxury furniture. We'll flip those two round. Need more railways in Luhansk. Or ports. We've not got any ports here. It's going to be clippers, isn't it? That's our main issue. We'll have to have a look in a second at our market setup. Let's clear everything that's on this list, and then we'll have a look at our market setup while we rebuild some cash reserves. It's a base lifestyle item. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to not fuck off, or it's going to fuck off less poor people. I'd rather our tax burden falls on the rich. We can't eat them, but we can tax them. We could tax them even frickin' more if we could get this through. We're not entering the British Customs Union. We're on to just one page of buildings. Oh! Streamer luck! Game, I take back everything I said about you. Right, this will radicalise the landowners. I think we push straight for that. YOLO. This may trigger a revolution. We do now have a massive bureaucracy deficit again. Right, I think at this point we just need to accept that we're going up to Where is it? Under urban? Under development? Where's our government? We're off to government. Government. Everyone go standard filing. %more bureaucracy for a while. Boost our industries. Oh, if we get this through, chat. And we got the prestige boost. We're back up to rank 9. Paper mills. We're going to go to that. We do need to look at our dye production now. Chemical sports and organised bleaching, indeed. Right, we can produce dye. Also, we should now be able to incorporate you. In a way, I'm quite happy letting Chile take this, and then we'll just take it off of them. I don't think we can colonise that. No, we can't. Now, what we could do is, because we do have declared interests back again. Got my Japan one. What did we lose? We lost America. Is there any others we want? Canada, maybe? They might have some shit we can buy. Yeah, but if I force them to... So the thing is, if I force Chile to withdraw their claims on this, then what actually happens is the British and the French can start muscling in on it. So right now, the only person who's colonising down there is Chile. And we can just fucking beat Chile up to get it off. So we're almost better off not, like, letting them do it. Someone died. General just died. So give me a... not an admiral. Another general. In the Dnieper. And it will be him. That's our new dude, isn't it? And then I want another one. Ugh, they're all landowners. Tempted not to recruit one yet then. Kinda have to though. Oh. This goes through, we can do so much. Get one for 20 to reroll. That's not a bad idea, actually. Right, we are starting to get radicals again, but we'll deal with that. Can we really not just get rid of the Ripper yet? How long has that Ripper event been going now? I mean, South America for us is resources. That's basically what we're getting from it. I might push the paper mills up to the top. I'm kind of more concerned with that lot. and then I'd rather go with that bit. Oh, look at that. Philanthropy. Oh, come on. The thing is, if we get this through, we can drop taxes. We can drop a ton of taxes. And that's going to have an enormous impact. Coffee plantations. What we probably really need is dye. What's our market shortages? So the low market access we're going to address. Allegedly we don't have any crazy market shortages, but we clearly do. But no one ever sells tools. You can get some off the Germans, but... that'll go inefficient pretty quickly. I wouldn't mind getting a dye import route. Get that from the Zanzibar market, apparently. Japan's opened its markets up. Does Germany control Vienna? That's a good question. No. Austria's still in control. If anything, you know, Austria's still... I'm surprised Austria's managed to control what it did. Germany formed really early. What they did do is manage to get Styria, but they didn't get Vienna. And welcome to the stream. I don't think there's going to be anywhere. We do want to protect our own coal. There's none we can get from the French. Oh, Germany, sell me some paper, baby. I could do without us selling paper. Can we not sell paper, please? Let's go with that for now. We are technically back in the green, just about. Is the long-term strategy to ally or weaken? We are going after Russia. We are absolutely going after Russia. Because they took Kuban off of us. And I want it back. Not least for its super sexy iron mines. Right, political movement to reenact agrarianism is disbanded. Realism gives us a bit more prestige. Actually going to do that because... yeah, I know my government's... oh, fuck off. Just into that illegitimate bit. Problem is we're basically stuck with an illegitimate government whatever we do. Don't think there's anything else we can do to boost that, is there? Like, we could drop taxes. Which might be worth doing, because the moment we get this through, we're in a better position anyway. That pushes us back into unacceptable, so that's fine. Legitimacy. Basically, we were in an illegitimate government. We can just about get by being in an unacceptable government, but being an illegitimate government is just not great. Right, tech. Yeah, I think we are going labour movement. Did we declare an interest in the US in the end? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah. Lost our Canada one again. Oh, come on, give us some luck on this. The amount of financial change we will get if this goes through. Intelligentsia are almost back to liking us for some unlocks, which would be good. Fuck the landowners. Hey, Canada! How you doing, Canada? Nice to see you. How you doing, pal? Oh, it's time for us to try and secure some opium. Yeah, the US finally got California. I'm sure they haven't had a civil war either. Stop building arts academies. Steel mill in the most pointless place. Oh, we got it! Look at that. Sweet, sweet money. Right, what are we doing in budget terms? For a start, we could potentially drop a tax. Or can we go up yet? I don't think we can. We need general staff for skirmish. Yeah, we should probably wipe out the debt first. Let's wipe out our debt. Not least because we're going to eat into a bunch of that when we do go skirmish. Right, is there anything else we want to do, or do we go for a slightly more... I'd really like protectionism. But interestingly, our industrialists don't want it. Could go poor laws. Poor laws might be a good idea. May want more construction sector. Yeah, we could boost our construction sector up slightly. I'm wary about boosting it too much. I mean, the other thing to remember is we're not on steel frame, are we? The moment we go onto steel frame, we're going to lose 40k. Let's push on poor laws. Essentially, we're getting to a right-sized economy now. Like we're not out of tax problems. As in, like, everywhere's fully taxed. Low market stuff will sort itself out once those are built. Where are they building that steel mine? Why are you building a steel mill down there for? Fucking idiots. I suppose there is people to work there, but still. We're still not using glass for anything. What should we be using glass for? Like, we have unused glass works there that we could be doing something with. Like, we don't use it for canneries. I mean, steel and engines, basically. Everyone should be on that. I mean, that's going to give us a lot more services. What makes dye? It comes from mines. We're getting it from mines. From plantations. Are we actually short on services? I mean, we're running a services surplus. There's no point us flipping to glass. It'd be like photography and stuff, wouldn't it? Have we discovered photography? I thought that used art. Used glass. I'm surprised it doesn't. I mean, as things stand, we're kind of on the verge of being okay on that, but steel we could do with more. We are going to get one more steel works from them. I feel like we want to be thinking about... So iron, we've got a surplus. We are massively short on coal still. The thing is, dynamite's really going to help with that. We actually have chemical plants ready to go. It's just that there's no demand for it at the moment. Good evening, Nico4934. A railway in Kiev. Sure, Jan. I mean, the good thing is we don't really have a lot of shortages. How's our ship building industry doing? We do have a slight shortage of clippers, but we are positive on man of wars. Maybe we do want another couple of construction sites down, but we do want more tools as well. We essentially need to double our tool workshops. Let's slam 2 more construction sites down. And then we want to double our tool production in Kiev. Could we do expeditions? We probably could. Is it at the point where we can do them? Yes. We need an interest in Niger. How can you ever be chill when playing Vicky 3? Don't you feel the constant need to industrialise? Yeah, there is an element of that, definitely. Nico, thank you for the follow. Kings will be done. Could go up a health level. What we want to do is go up that level. We'll need to build some more bureau afterwards, but that's fine. Yeah, let's do our expedition, shall we? Despite many attempts to navigate it, the full course of this river remains a mystery. Should we send an expedition to attempt to plot the course of the river? Yes. It is going to be... General Lazavir, I think. Off you go, son. Have fun. Can we send a king as a leader and make the expedition mysteriously vanish? Could do if he had the explorer, I think. But I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. Oh, Germany is at war in Algeria. Onward! We have low peril. We'll take minor peril. How do we still have the fucking Ripper event going on? Like, surely the Ripper has died of old age by this point. I mean, we could do Grand Exhibition if we went up to university level in Kiev, which might not be a bad idea anyway. Should we slam some more university stuff down in Kiev? What, they're building a gold mine? Spoiler alert, Ricka Ripper is new king. I mean, quite possibly at this point. Hippos! We will wait for the hippo to pass. We are not gambling on hippos. The Ripper event is also weighted. It is unbelievably common. I've never had a game where I've not had the Ripper event. So yeah, I completely agree. It needs massively toning down. We could get the intelligentsia in. Just get to 32, but it doesn't really do us any good. Landowners are down to 13.9. That's nice. Local guides. Yeah, we'll try. Yeah, we got some local guides. It's almost as if every time someone pukes on you during a feast and your Ripper is born. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that and the frickin' puking in feasts event in a DK3 just happen way too much. We'll gain minor peril. Yeah, we're going to try. We're at medium peril. We need to be careful. We also need to build some more government admin. Is peril the opposite process? No, they kind of go in parallel. So we need to get to a progress of 8 to complete it. But the peril means there's a risk it will fail. So you're always trying to balance getting progress against generating peril. Basically. I feel like it's about time we went after the Marina Kingdom. We've got the army to do it. We will pay. Yeah, we need to hit progress endpoint before we hit peril endpoint, basically. That gives us poor laws. Yeah. Any chance to punch on the devout, we absolutely will. Public schools, proportional taxation. I want protectionism. Who supports it? Rural folk and trade unions, basically. I mean, we're not doing badly on our law balance. Yeah, South Ukraine final copy. If we go for the Marina Kingdom. Let's carry on getting out of debt a bit first. So we're paying 4k a month, a week in interest at the moment. We do have convoys. We are short on bureau, but we do have it queued up. Coal is our big issue. You get more booze from someone. Yes, get booze from the Brits. And from the Americans. Get tobacco from anyone? Yanks. Triggers the event Tactical Retreat. We get minor progress. Yeah, I know. I've just imported American beer. It's outrageous. Better than no beer, I suppose. Oh, I don't really want to gain peril. Look at that sexy radicals dropping. Everyone loves a radical drop. And we've got stuff queued up to get us out of the issues of that. It's just annoying that these take longer to build because of the low construction efficiency. How you doing down here, Chile? Carry on colonising, please. If you could hurry up and colonise all of that area, I'd be grateful. Like, most of my population has been fucking killed by the Ripper at this point. Like, that event has to resolve at some point. We've had it for like 24 years. Oh, we did it! We have plotted the course and termination of the Nigel River. I had always imagined I'd feel an immense happiness, a happiness so bright and loud that you'd be able to almost hear it. All the rivers converge here. Maybe I was expecting a torrent of water, a force so obvious that it couldn't be ignored. But the Niger diverged in small streams, almost losing its identity. Which one was the real river? Wouldn't all of them be the real rivers? Perhaps none. As the ship of Theseus, when does a thing stop being a thing? So he gets Trade Explorer, he's no longer busy, and we get Prestige boost. Market access is 86. I think we might drop that. No, let's just do it. Keep it going. Like, we can improve our odds by investing. Look. We're already at level 2 law enforcement. I would absolutely love to get us beneath what, like, beneath the 1 million. Clothes and furniture. Clothes and services. Services, luxury codes, and that's because of taxes, so that's fine. I wonder if... Are France and Germany at war again? As per. Really like a trade deal with the US. Baking powder. Mastani, thank you for your raid. Hope you're good, man. What are you playing, Mastani? I hope life is good. Oh, a bit of a U4. Nice. Should have guessed. I should have guessed. Will you join us, Raiders, as we're relatively close to the end of the stream. We've got a bit of time to go. We are Ukraine. We are independent of Russia. And we're the 9th largest country in the world at the moment. We're doing okay. We are contemplating adding to... We have South Ukraine down here. We are contemplating adding South Ukraine _final _copy by invading the Marina Kingdom, who are massively unable to hold us off. What have they got built there at the moment? So they can do coal, which is really useful. They've got tea down. They can do dye as well, and sugar and tobacco. We've got some dye there already, some tobacco, and some sugar and coffee, and some logging camps, which would be useful. Whaling stations for oil as well. I feel like we are going to attempt to get ourselves the Marina Kingdom, especially while we're running the surplus. We'll definitely face them. Britain may side against us. It is entirely possible that Britain will side against us. But I reckon we could get away with it even if they did. So we've still got 37 to play with on that. Brazil is in, because they're our ally. Interestingly, Austria has one sway that we would accept. So if the Brits do go the other way, we might be able to get Austria in to help us. The triple the Rome achievement. The Emperor of HRE and own the mandate of China and Russia. Ooh, interesting. I've never done that one. What are we doing with... We could do 4 years on camera. Like, mutual funds would be good for us. Steel frame buildings would be good for us. Because that would actually finally give us a use for our covered markets. And potentially we could build some Eiffel Tower or Statue of Liberty. General Staff is about to spread, which is going to give us skirmish troops. Ironclads are 3 years. Three years on dynamite. I think we go dynamite, then we go steel frame. GB just broke their trade deal with us. I think GB is going to go the wrong way. Which means GB hasn't got a revolution. Really think there should be more penalties for it doing that, because like we've just gone to a massive deficit in that. What it does mean is any routes of these that are unproductive with the British we're now dropping. It's like, fuck you, Britain. And we'll let those lead mines finish. What we'll do is this. Britain's not coming in yet, and they're not leaning. France is at war, which is good. I think France and Germany are at war, so this is another reason why it was a good time to go. Because France shouldn't do anything. Yeah, they're just practicing Brexit. You're not wrong. That gives us skirmish. I think we're not going to upgrade to skirmish until after this. I mean, you should be fucking uncertain. Do we have any ships in garrison? We do. I don't think we can add them to that. They're on the Danubia. How's the French government? The French government is... Louis is king. Right, we're fighting this. But the good news is I don't think we're facing anyone else. Right. Naval invasion of South Madagascar with them. We're only about a week out of the anniversary of the actual invasion of Vichy Madagascar in World War II. Oh, thank fuck. It was one of our generals. So that takes out the landowners as well. Landowner General Explorer was the Ripper. No, not an admiral. Landowner's Intelligentsia. And he's an explorer. Nice. You get 80, sir. Yeah. What do we need to do on government terms? We're not passing anything, so what is... We can actually, if we go just intelligentsia, we're back up into 35. Does that get us any extra laws that we want to do? Probably not. No. Of course he was a landowner. Yep. Right, 21 days. Quite like it if the general didn't die and the admiral didn't die while we're doing this, but we'll see. Lead mine's about to finish. And then we power through this lot. And then we're probably going to hit the steel. Oh, right, here we go. Carving through those natives. Carving through them. Don't even think it's worth mobilising the other force. Church has rallied up. Yeah, how are we looking in... Landowners are down to 11. We could stop suppressing them and go back to suppressing the church. There we go. Oh, Brazil! Go Brazil! Our friends Brazil have invaded from the north. This is the combined Brazilian-Ukrainian invasion of Madagascar. And they can't stop both of us, so we're just powering up through the country. Because they're fighting the Brazilians up here. And I think we're almost out of debt. Cheers, Brazil. Nice to have you with us, buddy. They're building tools somewhere. Oh yeah, welcome to Ukraine_South final. Which has a bunch of peasants we could do something with. And I suspect dye is one of the things we could really do with doing. How are we looking on dye? Like coal, tool, clothes, paper. Where's dye? Yeah, we're slightly short on dye. Give me 3 dye. Give me some more tea. I mean, if we want coal, we go for Transvaal. Knock down all their shit and start getting the coal going. Because that gets bonuses on coal. Wood from Greeks is not working a lot. Let's put more declared interests. The thing is, if we went for dynamite, which is spreading now, isn't it? I know, we're researching dynamite. The thing is, once we get dynamite, we can just jump up all of our coal production. Like, how are we looking in Luhansk? Right, the thing we do need to do now... Right, this is going to be a real test. I think I want these down first. Because we're about to do some massive economic change as we go to skirmish. Ukrainian culture has become obsessed with tobacco. Yeah, our investment feels like 21 million, but it's like, what's it going to do with it? Because the switch to skirmish infantry is going to be big. Oof. Oof. That's going to hurt. Oh shit, France rivaled us. Britain, do you like us now? Fuck you, France. To be fair, that's our infamy, because we did just conquer places. Dropping a tax wouldn't recover bureaucracy, it would recover authority. We do actually have enough authority now that what we probably should be doing is dumping onto Luhansk. We should be encouraging resource industry. Right. Are you ready for this, chat? Might actually keep them. Yeah, if we do that, but we're going to need opium from somewhere. Now we're going to get an ammunition shortage. But we do have munitions plants. Probably going to need more munitions plants. That is not as bad as I thought we were going to get. So we've got an interest in there. If we go to first aid, we need to get ourselves some opium from somewhere. I think our next invasion destination is going to be somewhere with opium. Right, how do we stack up in military terms now? Power projection of 1,267. Oh, we get more soldiers, we can take on Russia. Or if Russia screws himself in another war. What we need is another Russia-Germany war. If we got Brazil and Austria in. Basically, we get any other major power into that war. We get Austria in. Man, I'd kill for a... If we got an Austrian alliance... Right. I think we are going to finish the stream there. But let's just out of interest... because I'm intrigued... If we're going to war with Russia, what do we want? I think we start by wanting the Kuban back, don't we? Because we want those lead mines. Because we could demolish all of that cotton and switch it entirely into lead. And the tea and tobacco we'd get off of that is huge. And we could get that frickin' enclave down there. Right, how many armies have we got? We've got 144 regular battalions, 55 from Kiev, 25 from Cherson, 10 from Rostov. Where's that army? That's the Poland HQ. That is there. What we need is opium. We need an opium war. Get a treaty port in St. Petersburg. Isn't St. Petersburg their capital, so you can't take someone's capital as a treaty thing? We could force them to release fucking Finland. I mean, we could force them to release Poland. They've got logging there, in that. "12 logging camps. Ooh, furniture. Textiles. Some motor industries and a lot of wheat. We could take Moscow. Poland creates a football between Russia and Germany, though. Yes, it does, which means Germany and Russia really start fucking going for each other more. Right, I think next week we are going to war with Russia, but just for fun, if we declared war on Russia now for something, so let's say we had, so we do have interests, so why can't we declare on them? Why can't we start a Diplo play against them? Oh, we can. It's just going to show us down here. We can do a return state. So we would face Great Britain. Presumably Great Britain and Russia have an alliance. How much of a world war does this become if we declared it? So they're cocky at the start of this. I'm basically doing it because we could get Germany in. France, no, aren't coming in. So Britain sides with Russia. We'd have to offer Germany an obligation. That's Germany on our side. Oh, suddenly they're uncertain. They want Cherson as a treaty port. Fuck off. On the Ottomans side with Russia, you little shits. Fucking Ottos. Fucking Ottos, man. How far off is France? I don't think France would go for anything. Remember, France rivals us. And Austria presumably doesn't have any interests in the area, which is the problem. Double our army and we can take them. It's only the fact that they've pulled in the Brits and the Ottomans, and the Ottomans we'd smash. Like, we might even just want to go to war with the Ottomans first. And if that drags in the Russians... Oh, the Ottomans would do it for recognition. Interesting. Because if you look, with our armies as they are, with our allies, we can almost hold that front. So with more armies we can do it. Or an Austrian alliance would do it. If we go up a power rank and lose the infamy problem, we'd get the Austrian alliance. So yeah, stuff to think about for next time. But I think we want to secure a source of opium first. So we want a minor war to secure a source of opium. Right, where are our sources of opium? Show me opium. It's definitely not showing me all the trade goods. I mean, glass is on there now, but... well, there it is. We do something around here to get opium. So basically, opium production around there. Take the something down here, basically. That's what we'd need. Go after Siam, Cambodia. Yeah, Ukraine invading North Vietnam, basically. and watch for an opportunity to slam into Russia. We get more soldiers and then we watch for an opportunity to slam into Russia. Remember, we haven't actually pulled in any of our conscript battalions to fight either. Build our war industry up. I think we want 300 regulars under arms. We get 300 regulars under arms, we absolutely can take Russia. No question. We got the Germans in. Maybe try and go after the Ottos first. Like, if we'd gone after the Ottos, what happens? So if we went for, say, taking a treaty port, yeah, we could take Basra for oil. I assume we can't take Basra because we don't have an interest in it. But for now, let's say we took the rest of Dobruja. We could get Austria in. Germany is leaning the other way. But I just want to see who jumps which ways. Because what you'd want ideally is you'd want Russia siding with them and then us pulling someone else in. Like Great Britain does that. What I really want is the ability to tell someone to drop their alliance. Because if you could just turn around to Britain and say, okay, the thing I now want in this is Britain dropping in their alliance, that would be amazing. Give me Canada. Give me Australia. Thing is, I'd have to offer them an obligation. Food for thought anyway. We've got options. Essentially, we can cause some fucking trouble if we get our armies up a bit more. That's what you'd want. Because then you've got the Austrians in. You just don't have the Germans is the problem. Because the Austrians already have a treaty port in the Ottoman Empire. But yeah, I think double the size of the army. Build the infrastructures to support it. And we're good to go. We can do stuff. And we probably in the meantime want to source ourselves some opium. So yeah, thanks for watching. Back tomorrow evening for a bonus stream for promoting Shipshape, !Shipshape, which is our effort to raise money to go to Australia. So don't forget to back that. And I will leave it there, and I will see you all tomorrow evening if you're around, or otherwise it'll be next Sunday for Crusader Kings 3. And next Monday we will pick this up again and we will sort out our war industries, get our opium supply locked in, and then we will legitimately start thinking about how we declare what wars we do. Because I think we can do some real damage here. I mean, actually the last one, let's just try this. Because I am intrigued. Like, what happens if we declare on England and Britain? Because I assume we can. Like, if we expelled diplomats, they still like us enough. Damn, they still like us too much. I'm sure we've got overlapping interests somewhere. It's just purely because they're cordial to us. We'd have to really damage relations. To be honest, what we really need is an alliance with them. Because then we could do things like go to war with the Ottos. It's just not going to happen. That also requires multilateral alliances because they've already got one with. I do think a war with the Ottomans is our route. We'll just have to watch for an opportune moment.